the cage.
Dreams fade away, no starlight bright. Boxes packed tight, goodbye penthouse night. Glitz disappears, back to real life. Bills feel like knives, work 9 to 5, find a job now. No red carpet show, trade glamour for real, life's full. For lost stars, searching streets, luxury depletes, reality greets, find a job now. No red carpet show, trade glamour for real, life's full. Oh, for lost stars, searching streets, luxury depletes, reality greets, find a job now. No red carpet show, trade glamour for real, life's full. Oh, from high to low, waves crash down, rent a regular town, chase dreams that won't drown.
Man, I'm really gonna miss this place. I guess it was nice while it lasted.
Such is Hollywood, I guess. I really enjoyed doing Star Guardians. Wouldn't it be nice to have the superpowers we had on the show?
We can always make another jaunt into virtual reality and have whatever powers are programmed into the scenario.
I was crying today when I was boxing stuff up. I so don't want to leave this place. It just makes me so sad. I've really enjoyed living here with you guys.
I was pretty sad too, Tara. I was just sitting here looking out the windows at the view.
Well, they gave us 2 weeks to get moved out. I want to get my stuff packed up really fast so I can just kick back and enjoy this place as much as I can.
I was thinking the same thing. I wonder if we could talk them into letting us stay a month instead of 2 weeks. They did kind of screw us over, canceling the show and all.
No, I checked on that, and they have someone else who's moving in 2 weeks from now, so we have to be out so they can have it professionally cleaned before the next person moves in.
It was nice of them to let us stay here while we were doing the show. Would be nice to be able to afford something like this permanently.
Speaking of affording something, what are you guys gonna do for work now? You gonna try to find another acting job?
I'll probably go back to modeling. You can make some good money doing that under the right circumstances. But that's the tricky part, finding the right circumstances.
How about you guys? Got any plans?
I had this flash of inspiration after we did the scene with CyberX. Internet crime is really bad anymore. There are so many scammers on there ripping people off. My idea was getting a group of people to go combat them, just like we did in the show.
Maybe you could turn that into some kind of a business. Kind of like a private investigator, where you get paid to investigate internet crimes, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been contemplating that. The thing that kind of solidified it for me is this morning my brother called me all freaked out. He'd been on Facebook Marketplace and saw this ad for a special rate on trips to certain areas. One of the areas was where he'd been wanting to go for quite a while. Long story short, he'd paid for the trip, only to find out this morning that there is no trip and it was just a scam. So he's out a few $100 that he probably won't get back. I'm going to investigate it and see if I can get his money back for him.
The thought crosses my mind. Maybe the four of us could team up in real life like we did with Star Guardians. I mean, it's a thought.
We don't have Ari's technical expertise as far as tech stuff, but we could learn. I think something like that could be very beneficial for scam victims, and be interesting as well. In the meantime, we can find other jobs to tide us over financially until the business gets going strong.
I'm down for something like that. I'm already fairly technical, but I'd love to learn a lot more.
There's a lot of software and other tools we'd really need to make the business work like it should. I plan on taking a large chunk of what I got paid for doing Star Guardians and investing EAT in software and equipment.
I'd be more than willing to do that as well. If we had what we needed to operate efficiently, that would definitely speed up the process.
I'd be willing to invest as well. But we really need to sit down and do some planning and make a list of what we need along with the costs.
You can count me in too. And I agree with what Tara just said. And of course, we need to purchase the most crucial things first.
Yeah, that goes without saying. I already made a list of the things we need and also calculated the costs for everything. But we could brainstorm as a group so you could all share your ideas as well. I know I'm the technical one, but you guys might come up with things I hadn't thought of when I made the list.
I think one of the first things we need to do is create business cards that we can hand out, and also come up with some marketing materials to help get the word out.
Agreed. But I also know that if we're able to produce results, the business will grow by word of mouth as well. More often than not, that produces the biggest growth. Once we get a reputation as being the go-to people, we'll get a lot more business.
You know, even though we were acting in most of what we did with Star Guardians, the encounter with CyberX was real. I think that should be our first order of business. I'd love to see us take that nasty ass down.
GMTA. That was also what I wanted to do right off the bat. He seems to be a real shithead. And I really was able to get his IP info and all that good stuff. So I've been looking at his social media and other things he's done online. The guy is a real shitball.
He gave me the creeps. There was just something about him that made my skin crawl.
Yeah, no joke. The vibes I got from him were very strange.
I was totally serious when I said I wanted to kick his ass. I'd love to track him down and knock the shit out of him.
If you did that, there wouldn't be anything left.
Ha 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 ha, probably true.
Excuse me, guys. I need to take this phone call.
No problem, Tara. Take your time.
So you guys want to get together after dinner this evening and develop our plan.
Totally fine with me.
I was going to go receive my Emmy tonight, but I guess I could reschedule.
Ha ha ha, don't you wish?
Yay, I do. Then maybe we could keep this apartment.
Okay, guys, I'm back. And guess what? You guys aren't going to believe this.
Well, don't keep it a secret, girl.
Yeah, spill the beans.
That was our former manager. Apparently they had the dates wrong for when the new tenants were going to move in here. So we get to stay another month, plus the 2 weeks we were originally going to stay. So basically a month and a half. Can you believe it?
Are you serious? Please tell me you're not joking.
Okay, I will. I'm not joking. It's totally for real.
That is awesome. I'm going to have to unpack a few boxes, but definitely not going to complain about that.
Absolutely, Tara. That news is music to my ears. Okay, guys, let's do some brainstorming. First thing I'm doing is ordering us some VR headsets like we had at the studio. We just have to discipline ourselves to use them for our business purpose and not to spend all of our time playing VR games.
But here's the other side of the coin on that. The VR games are where a lot of the scumbags hang out. So we actually need to get into the gaming world. I think that just as long as we enter the game with an intentional purpose and not just to entertain, we need to get involved in that.
You're right, Tara. Me and my all work and no play mindset. I really hadn't considered that aspect of it. Sometimes I'm too analytical and ultra-focused.
That's a good trait, though, Ari. That's what will make you a good leader. You're always going to be on point single-minded, but you also need to learn to loosen up once in a while as well.
Hey, I like to have fun as much as the next guy, but I also focus on the task at hand. I actually think that's a good combination.
That's a perfect combination. I believe in being focused as well. But right now, I'm going to go spend some time in the pool. I want to take advantage of all the perks of this apartment as much as I can. Not going to have these luxuries once we move out.
Don't remind me. But I'm super glad that we get to stay for another month. You never know. Our agent may land us another acting gig where we can make enough money to stay here. Just because they canceled our show because people had no interest doesn't mean we won't get hired for another one.
Hey, here's an idea, guys. Let's make sure and document everything we do in our investigations, and then once we have enough material, we can put it together in a marketing package and pitch the concept to some talent agencies and even some of the studios. We do know a lot of people now after doing Star Guardians.
I thought the show was really good. People can be so fickle. I guess there wasn't enough drama for them. Some people aren't entertained unless there's some kind of wrangle going on.
Drama is entertainment for the small mind, which shows there's a lot of small minds in the entertainment consumer world.
Unfortunately, that's the world we live in today. Most people have the attention span of a gnat.
But they don't have a gnat's persistence.
I hate bugs. I don't care what kind they are. I hate them all.
And you were the nature lover, Mother Earth person, on the show. That's funny.
I love nature, as long as it stays away from me.
You're making me glad I'm not a bug.
Yep, I would smash you. Ha 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 ha.
I just had this very devious idea. If we get some software to make deepfake videos, I wonder if my mom would detect it if I make a deepfake phone call to her.
Luna, we do have that on the list. I think that would be a very good experiment. I would think most people could detect the difference. Word emphasis and emotional content wouldn't be the same.
I would think it would be really hard to mimic all of the nuances in someone's speech, especially if they're flamboyant in their speech. But the capability of today's technology just keeps getting scarier and scarier.
I'm just wondering how long it will be before computer brains develop self-awareness and then attempt to get rid of all the humans.
I saw an interview where this guy had a robot that looked almost human. In the middle of their conversation, the robot said something about getting rid of the human race. It was like it came out of nowhere.
You have robots now that move like humans with all kinds of speed and agility. If you ever had to fight one of those things, it would kill you. I really don't like the direction a lot of this is going.
I've seen a lot of videos about guys replacing real women with robot girlfriends. They even get intimate with them. That is so weird.
Probably because the robot girlfriends don't nag and complain.
Give them time. They'll learn how to do it.
Yep, I volunteer to teach them how, and Tara will help me.
No, no, no. Keep me out of this, Luna. I'm not doing anything for their benefit. I don't like the direction things are going either. I think we're setting ourselves up for disaster. All of these futuristic movies about humans being taken over or wiped out could become reality. I don't think it will happen in our lifetime, but the future generations could suffer as a result.
Sorry, change of subject. I've been searching all of the crap online about CyberX. This guy is a real piece of shit. I'm gonna go pick up some VR headsets first thing in the morning. This joker needs his ass kicked. Right now, I'm gonna bed. I'm pooped. See you all in the morning.
Okie dokie. Let's kick some butt tomorrow. Night, guys. Sweet dreams.